All right, you guys, we've got Lil-b right here, and we've got Youngtrippy, and they just absolutely killed it on stage.
Thank you.
And you can see, oh my gosh, like what they're wearing and everything is so cool. They're like all decked out. And those who watched my Snapchat story got to see like pretty much most of the set, except of course like during Snapchat thing, like you can only record a minute at a time,
right.
and all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's. Dude, you guys are awesome, and you guys, that was all new stuff, right?
Right, correct. It's on our Won't Slow Down album and our Rise Up album. You can find that on all platforms under Lil-b, Youngtrippy.
And Zoom is just one of our songs we very, like when we started to get.
That was our first ever song we ever dropped. And then we dropped the music video. That's almost at 1K. So. Wait,
so Zoom was the first.
Our first ever song.
The first song that you ever dropped.
First ever song to ever drop.
Was it on SoundCloud? Is that
on SoundCloud?
It was on every platform.
Yeah. And then we moved it to every platform. And then we got a feature with this Florida artist, Greco Tax. And we're pushing. That thing's almost at 6K. It's like at 5,999 now. So, again.
I have to admit, there's more than one time that's been stuck in my mind. Zoom. Yeah,
I know.
Like,
everybody says that.
Everybody that's gonna see this interview, please go run up Zoom. We're almost to 1K. Once we hit 1K, I'm telling you right now, I'm not telling you what songs we're doing it for, but we got another 4 music videos coming.
Oh yeah, we got music videos on the way. We
subscribe to the YouTube.
Really did put a lot of money in the books to actually make us look like we're really about it, And we've been doubted for many years, and now it's our time to show it what we're really about.
All the supporters.
Yeah, and you guys have, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, do you guys have like a link tree?
Oh yeah, we sure do. It's on my Instagram.
I will make sure to include that in the description here for this video and stuff. It might actually be better if you guys sit down, just because like the audio picks up a little bit better when it or if you guys
yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. Okay, so Lil-b, Youngtrippy, how did you guys get started in rap? Like, what's the story?
So, we've had our ups and downs, and nobody's perfect in this world.
Right.
Well, 2 years ago, it was in May. It was like the 20th, my dad's birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what if I start being a rapper? I was turning on YouTube, found some beats, doing my thing.
Yeah.
Well, then, I dropped my first song and blew my mind. Like 3,000 views in 3 hours.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, that was Zoom?
No, so our first song, Zoom, so we restarted.
Oh, okay.
So when we dropped so technically it was our first song for when we restarted again.
Okay.
Because we were doubted, we were proven wrong, and we even proved that we would restart and we would still get our name out there, and we sure did it. We got Darian Saffron on our songs, and that's from Tech Nine's label. Tech Nine.
Everybody go run up that new album, Won't Slow Down. It's now out on all platforms, and there's Rise Up, there's Second Chance, and that's it.
And then we got other ones on the way.
So everyone look in the video description and add everything that's in the link there on the yeah. So is it Linktree or is it like something like that? Like
it's a Linktree. Yeah,
it's kind of like Linktree, but I think it's like,
I don't know the name of it, but it's a Linktree basically.
Okay. And how long ago was this that you guys first, you're like, oh, what if I become a rapper?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So wait, was this during like the pandemic kind of stuff?
It sure was.
It was during COVID.
I say it in one of my songs, 2 years and I've only been in the game.
Oh.
And so then we were doubted. Nobody really thought that we would, oh, you guys suck, you're white, you're not gonna make it. Oh, okay. I was bullied in school, all this about it. Then, I looked at my brother and I was like, well, what are we doing wrong?
Because you guys are brothers.
Oh, yes, we are.
We are
blood brothers.
Blood brothers.
That's awful. That's awesome. So now, okay, which of you is older? Because
I am older. I'm 17.
I'm 16.
I will be 18 in
October.
a month, October 25th.
Okay, because that's what I thought. Like, I thought you were older, but I didn't know for sure. So I didn't want to, because like you guys are close enough in age that like there's a chance that, because I know you're a little bit taller and stuff, but there's a chance that you
yeah, makes sense.
But we realized we needed a restart, and that's what we did. We restarted, and boom, again, the numbers blew our mind. We dropped the song Mob in 36.9K in 4 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. You know, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't for anyone else. And then, boom, here comes Ryan. And then that just boosts our self-esteem.
Boosted us, you know, we appreciate all the love.
Like, it boosts our self-esteem.
Yeah.
Once I saw, oh, damn, we really got someone out here showing Utah artists some love. Shit, why not, you know, collab with them, you know, do something, you know, find a way to get in contact with them.
Hey, that makes my day to hear that, man.
Bro,
I
mean, the support you show us on all of our songs and the music video itself, I mean, you were on it before it even dropped. I mean, you were there for the premiere. Yeah. You were, you know, all y'all did your thing on it. And we really do appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our supporters. We would have quit a long time ago. But now where we are now and we're performing here, you know, come out and look at our shows. Look what we do. Look at our performance. You know, we killed it.
Yeah.
Like, just come support us. Lil-b, Youngtrippy on all platforms. Check us out everywhere.
And again,
at the gram,
everyone,
Youngtrippy 801 I think it's Youngtrippy 801 _ official. Try that one. I think that's my gram.
Mine's 1n_only. 1_n_only official Lil-b.
Okay.
And again, with the whole thing when we started, I started my label, and I'm only 16 years old. And I have my own record.
BFP.
That's impressive.
BFP. It says right here on my head.
Eric.
That's impressive.
Eric, our producer. Eric King Mac, our
NBL,
producer.
So we
started NBL.
So BFP and NBL, we are certified tied labels.
Yes.
Nice.
We are working on to get an office here in Salt Lake. We're gonna open our own record store, record label, have a studio.
Everything. Even a place to record.
A place to record. I mean,
shows.
I'm not gonna go charge all these Utah artists out the ass for a song. If they're trying to do something that they love to do, then they're doing what they love to do.
Right. Yeah, and in fact, like you posted recently on your story.
Correct.
I think it was, you said something about the other, maybe a few weeks back, but you said like there's no such thing as a something rapper, like a failed rapper or something like
there's
that.
There's no such thing as failing in the rap game.
Yes, yes. Because it's from the heart, right? It's expression.
Of course.
It's art.
And again, with all the hate, I build off the hate. We build off the hate.
We build off it.
We're a duo.
We push it away, and we're a duo, and we're gonna stay as a duo. It's Lil-b, Youngtrippy till
Nobody's perfect in this life. Nobody's perfect in life, and you know we find our own way to do what we got to do to make ourselves proud and feel proud of ourselves and everything.
Yeah. That's awesome. I was telling you guys too before I even met you that I had seen you at least once at the old loading dock.
Right.
Which, you know, rest in peace.
I know. Our first ever show was there. For real, rest in peace to that. We actually, before our third concert, this was March the 3rd, we had one there 3 days, and then boom, got shot up. And
yeah.
We were really hyped. We were really down to show everything. But you know what? We came out, we put on a show. I know we fucked up a lot, but you know, we come back November 19th and we put on a show again.
Hopefully, don't be tuned for November 19th, but
tentatively.
But
tentatively,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, so what made you first think, like when you proposed rap? Like what made you think of that? Is that something that had been in the back of your mind for a while?
Well, when we started, when we would write, it'd be trap. And like, so we kind of just started with trap at first. Well, then Eric came into the picture, which is King Mac.
Yeah.
And, you know, we built it up more and we started coming out with some love songs. Like, That's Love, Top Player, you know.
Slide, you know, like the one we performed, the first song, you know, Slide. I don't know. I stayed up all night and I wrote that song. The hook, my verse, everything.
That's awesome.
I put in the work because I really wanted that song.
Don't you find that sometimes, like when you're in the middle of the night, your mind can get creative and stuff because you're not.
Oh, most definitely.
The pressure.
Yes, that is the best time to write your lyrics.
You
trust me.
Kind of hear, if you hear anything, it's maybe some crickets chirping or something. You know?
Right.
There's something peaceful. It's like God created the night time for creative people.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like because there totally are different types of people. Like there's the types of people that are just like, okay, you know, this is the schedule, this is how we do
Correct.
it. You know, boom, boom,
Correct.
boom, boom, boom. And then there's people that are like more creative.
Right.
That kind of like, I swear God created created the middle of the night.
Yeah.
People,
I
right?
totally get what you mean.
Like that's so awesome. Like when you said that, because like my mom actually she died when I was 16, so I was your age. She died of breast cancer. Thank you guys so much.
Y'all show some Ryan some love for that, for real.
Hey,
Hey, I'm 16. That shit sucks.
I'm 17. I'm about to be 18.
Thank you guys so much. She used to write these little like I'm LDS, and
right.
My mom used to write these like roadshow performances and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And she'd be up like in the middle of the night, late at night, and like writing and working in creative stuff. And she came up with like some awesome stuff. Like everyone loved her shows that she would write, she would come up with and stuff like that. Because I don't think they do it anymore, but they used to have like these road shows and stuff like that, you know. And it was like so cool, and they'd like put on these little performances and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, like I totally have memories of when I was like a little kid, like, you know, 8 years old or something. Like before my mom got cancer when I was maybe 16 or so.
Shit, I'm sorry.
But
man.
Thank you, man.
I'm sorry.
I love you guys.
Oh, we love you, man. From the bottom of my heart, bro. You know, I've talked about it, bro. When we signed it, I was like, oh, we're gonna have an interview with Ryan. Oh my God, this is crazy. We're gonna have an interview with Ryan. Like, you can ask everyone, my parents, everyone.
Yeah.
You know, I always talked about it because, you know, I was really excited for this.
Dude, thank you. Yeah, no, same here, man. Like I've been looking forward to like meeting you guys for a long time now.
Appreciate you, man.
Just know, you know, if y'all gonna doubt us, go for it. But when you see us on the top, don't come trying to be our friend and trying to get some money or anything, because you were the one hating from the start.
Yeah.
Once again, I said that in a song.
And you know what's crazy too about art, because rap is really art. Like you're expressing yourself.
Really creative.
Yeah, and you know what? When it comes to any type of art too, like there's always like look at like Vincent van Gogh, right? Like during his lifetime, he was freaking poor. He wasn't recognized. No one appreciated his stuff at all or whatever. It wasn't until after he died, that people were like, oh wow, this guy like was really bringing some really cool stuff to the table. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and I swear that's how it is with all art, is that sometimes people are like ahead of their time. You know? Right. And so there's so many people out there that are like struggling, or that's why don't pay attention to the haters. Yeah. Because they hated. Did you guys know that Albert Einstein, when he first introduced the theory of relativity, well, I had two theories of relativity: the special theory and the general theory, right? Right. When he first introduced his first one, which I think was the general theory, maybe it was the special theory, but when he first introduced that, it took 4 years. They published it in a scientific journal, but no scientists really understood it, really took it seriously. Like, you guys can look this up. Like, I swear, it's like crazy, but it took 4 years, and then finally he got the attention of the biggest scientist in the world. Oh wow! And he got him to like look at it and look at the math and stuff, and then that guy was like excited. He's like, holy crap, you just totally undid everything, right? Right. Yeah, because like most people aren't gonna like look at something that, because Einstein revolutionized physics. He turned Einstein on his head, or he turned Newton on his head, right? And so most scientists, they're not even gonna have the confidence to like look at that and like be like the one to be like, oh wait, yeah, hey you guys, look at this, you know what I mean? Because they're gonna think like, oh, what if I'm wrong or something, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you have talent, like not everyone's going to appreciate it, because a lot of times they're not going to know that they're going to, like, they're not going to have the confidence themselves to appreciate it. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's like, you guys might remember, like, I posted something on Snapchat a little while ago about Washington posted this experiment, right, where they took like one of the biggest violin players.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, he was like one of the top 5 violinists really cool. in the world, and it would cost usually like $3,000 to get a seat, like an up close seat, right? Right. And he was at the subway, and anyone could like walk up and like listen, right? And they put him in this experiment that they did. They put him in street clothes, in a subway, so everyone just assumed that he was just like some beggar guy, you know, just like playing violin, and he had his little case open so people could like throw in $1 or something, right? And it was so crazy because like most people, only 7 people out of over 1,000 people, only 7 people out of 1,000 people actually stopped to listen, and almost all of them, it was because they had kids with them, and those little kids were like, oh wait, let's, this is interesting, like, I want to stop and listen to this, because the kids didn't know better. All they knew was that they enjoyed it, they appreciated it. They didn't have all these expectations. They didn't know they weren't supposed to, you know what I mean? So, hey, we got Junior Cruz here. He freaking killed it.
He did good,
yeah, man. Hey, you got a little cameo appearance, man. Hey, I freaking love you, man. You got a cameo in the interview. Love you, bro.
I got you. I'll hit you with the full. Peace out, Ryan.
Hey, bro. Thank you, man.
My bad, bro.
No, you're good,
We'll
bro.
see you later. You got a cameo.
See you, dude. You stay safe, homie.
Stay home.
Stay safe, y'all.
Chill.
Travel safe. All right. So, but yeah, the point of that is though that like people, unless they actually take the time to listen,
Right.
unless they like to what, especially with rap and stuff, like what you're saying and like how you're saying it and like the meaning behind it, and stuff, So anyway, so I've been talking for like the last 2 minutes here, but yeah, like I was saying some important stuff, whatever. But anyway, yeah. So you remember that though, like when I posted that?
I 100% do.
Yes, I understand that.
Again, we appreciate you for everything you've done, for everyone, for the Utah artists.
Everything, bro. Everything.
We're just trying to put it on for our city. Salt Lake, born and raised. That's what we are. Lil-b, Youngtrippy. When you see that,
thank you.
you're gonna be amazed, because when you was hating,
Now
that's when we wasn't good. But now look at us now.
So let me ask you now. You said that you were bullied. Like, do you want to talk a little bit about that? Like,
So, the most I really got bullied about, is I didn't really fit in with the other ethnicity schools.
Yeah.
Because I'm white.
Yeah.
And they always like made fun of my teeth and all my appearance of how I look, whatever. You don't like the way I look, then don't fucking look at me, okay?
Which, by the way, look at my teeth. Look, we have.
I know. I mean, I don't care anymore. You know? It's my feature. Whatever. Do you wear my body? No. So then shut your damn mouth.
Yeah.
And that's how I keep it now. I'm real with everyone. You don't like me, then don't. You like me, then then I like you. But if you don't, then don't even bother hitting me up. If you hit me up to try and say that my music's trash, boom, that's just gonna make me do better.
Yeah.
Like, I love when I say, oh, your music's so trash. Oh, your music's this. I appreciate the love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I mean, me and my brother, we keep it 100. It's...
Family is so freaking important, man. Like, I can tell, like, you guys and your dad.
Oh, there's
and,
been
like,
times, man. I mean, there's been times, man. We was gonna quit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we let the hate get to us.
Yeah.
But we built off it. We realized, we're just bringing ourselves down by listening to them. But then we move forward. Now we're like, well, fuck you. You're gonna hate them. Go hate them. You know what? No, you're good, man.
I'm about to go on. I just wanted to know if y'all can come in, show y'all what this fire is like. If you, I know you're doing something, but I'm about to go on.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Someone came over there.
Yeah, no.
But what I was saying is, like, if you're gonna hate, you're gonna hate.
Yeah.
But if you really fuck with us, you really like the way we're doing, we really love feedback. Sorry, I'm slurring my words, but we really love feedback. So we can get better. We want to put on for our city. We don't want to make Utah look like a city.
Let us know if the music needs to be more fine-tuned. The lyrics are just not it. Let us know.
Pretty much
we
every genre of music you can think of. And rapping was our thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried the Juice WRLD style. I mean, it really didn't fit me. Rapping is my thing. I can rap on an old school beat. I can rap on an acoustic beat. I can on pretty much anything. I mean, I really wanted. Style. There was really a song I wanted to perform tonight, and I promise you, if Eminem saw it, he would be proud. Yeah. And I'm telling you that, Ryan. I'll send it to you later.
We couldn't perform it
because King wasn't here.
Because King wasn't here, and we weren't gonna do that to King.
You know that?
Yeah.
It's
That's
called
our
Pop
producer.
Off. Check it out on all platforms.
It's called Pop Off.
That shit is crazy. It'll blow your mind. I mean, you know who Lil TJ is?
Probably sounds familiar.
He's a rap artist. He just got shot like 7 times.
Oh, okay.
Well, I looked at my Instagram story. Boom, he saw my story, and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
oh wait, I think
that's crazy.
Famous
like,
people.
And then,
record label.
Not only that, then I had Busy Bone hit me up. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Well, then I hit up one of that artists. I hit up Greco Tax about that one song because we're working on another one.
Yeah.
I have all these verified artists every day now.
Yeah.
That one artist saw my story and he followed me on Instagram. Like, that was a dream come true right there.
Yeah.
I've had many artists, certified artists, that follow me and say, "Oh, you're doing amazing. Keep it up." Like, hearing that makes me feel better about myself 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you do a lot for us, right? You really
appreciate
do put our city on the map.
Yeah, for sure. And like, how far away are you now on Zoom for 1,000 views?
It's like 900.
All right, let's check right now.
I think it's 926, but he check right now.
And then while he's looking up, didn't you guys do like you had ASIC on a feature, right?
Yeah, we really wanted to do that song tonight, but I didn't know if ASIC was gonna show up, and I didn't plan it ahead.
Yeah.
Because it just said Junior, you know, we didn't see ASIC or anything.
Was on the thing or
but
anything, so.
yes, we have a song. It's called No Fake Shit.
Yeah.
It's featuring Junior. Not Junior. It's featuring ASIC. You know, run his stuff up on all platforms too. Everybody go check it out. It's on SoundCloud. It's on all platforms. Go check it out. It's called No Fake Shit.
No Fake Shit.
Lil-b, Youngtrippy featuring ASIC.
Awesome.
932 views.
Okay, nice.
If we can get it by 1K by tonight, me and Trippy will drop a surprise project Friday.
Say tomorrow night, because it's going to take me till tomorrow before I get this.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Rephrase that. Tomorrow night, y'all get this to 1K.
Please.
We will drop a surprise project. And maybe I can convince King to perform with us November 19th.
Hey, that would be awesome. Yeah. So
because he's a big artist. He's been around the world. I mean, he's show for show. I mean, big artist. Like, I'm talking. He's famous.
So tell everyone the story behind like how we
clicked with King Mac.
Yeah.
So I was dating his daughter at one point.
There we go.
And then after that, you know, I noticed King was like messing with our music. You know, he liked it. He's like, your flow's good. Yeah. You know, you boys are gonna make it to the top one day. Well, I messaged him. I messaged him up, and I'm like, you know, let's link, bro. Let's start working. He turned into like family, literally like that. And then we record all of our music. He does all the editing. He does all the mixing. He does everything for us. King Mac is the GOAT, literally.
We got a big announcement actually on the way too. I forgot to address this. So the cipher that I've been posting about everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute song.
Okay.
We actually got a music video coming with that as well.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Ryan in that as well.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be professionally shot, professionally edited, drone work,
by
green
King
screen.
Mac's video man.
Nice.
Shout out
Rated Films. Rated Films. That's the way to go. Y'all need music videos. Shout out Rated Films. That's the way to go. I mean, me and Trippy did Zoom ourselves on an iPhone, so if y'all can put your head to something, you can do it.
Yeah.
Zoom's gas. Zoom was pretty gas. I'm not gonna lie. Zoom was recorded on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Literally, right here, an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Where was that? Like, where in the valley?
It was in Lehigh.
It was.
It was
okay,
in
I
over
thought
that
so.
It was right over the bridge off of Lehigh, and then you know the Sandy Strip Mall where the Nickelcade is. We recorded right there.
Because okay, listen to this, you guys. A couple years ago, like the early part of 2001, like I had a feeling that I should move to Lehigh. Okay, it's gonna take me just a second to tell the story. Okay, this is totally worth it. And this has to do a lot with like how I got into like all the whole like music, like the local scene and everything else. You know?
Right.
So I had a friend who actually he had bipolar. and he went. He had a very serious manic episode, and he did like he did like $60,000 worth of damage to this building while he was in this manic episode.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so he was like in jail, and I was like writing him every day, right?
Scary.
And he had to go to Utah County. He had to live there when he got out of jail for like 3 months in order to qualify for a mental health court.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and so I'm actually moved down to Lehigh, like, because I swear I recognized the Lehigh Rail Trail.
Yeah. It was right off that. That's my favorite part right there too.
Yes.
You know, it was kind of funny. We were actually going to a fair, and then we stopped at the McDonald's right there at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
So then I hopped this fence, and I was like, shit, why not just record right here?
Right.
I was like, Trippy, pull out your phone, pull out your camera.
It took me, give it a whole day and half of a night to get Zoom, audio good, make sure everything's good, sounds good, did all the effects, I did all the videoing, you know. I feel like the hardest part about doing a music video, you know, you gotta cut down all the videos.
Yeah.
That's like my hardest thing I know about it.
Yeah. And I would walk home on the Lehigh Rail Trail like every day, and so not that part
Right.
that where you guys filmed it, but like a little bit further south.
Oh.
But yeah, so I moved to Lehigh to like kind of be there and help him and stuff, you know. And I mean that was crazy, but the funny thing is too that like I don't know if you guys are religious at all, you know, but I already told you like I believe in God and stuff, but like I had this feeling that I should move to Lehigh, right? And it was the craziest thing because like I was looking up like places for rent down there.
Right.
And I was like moving is a pretty big deal, right? You know?
Yeah.
And I knew that I had a cousin that lived down in Utah County somewhere. I didn't even know where.
Right.
But I thought like in the back of my mind I kept thinking, okay, maybe I should see about like someone, because my friend had to move to Lehigh County for the mental health court, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, somewhere in Utah County. So I was like, okay, I have a cousin that lives down there. But then I was like, well, I don't know. So I was looking up like I just ride the bus like places and stuff to save money, you know. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just look up on the bus route and see like where in Utah County. And it kind of sucks. Like if you go too far south in Utah County, the buses don't really like work that well.
Yeah.
Front runner and everything else, you know.
Yeah.
But I thought I could maybe make Lehigh work. And so I like looked up places to rent in Utah County, and I was like, or actually, it took me like a couple weeks. Like I was thinking maybe I should contact my cousin and see if he has like a place, or see if he if maybe I could like move in with him or something, you know. But I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Right. My cousin's name is Jason. So finally one day, I'm just like, I just had this strong feeling. I'm like, just go and look and see places for rent, right? So I looked. And there was, because I'd never been to his house before, right? It was a townhouse in Lehigh. And are you guys very familiar with Lehigh? Or
Yeah. We actually, most of our life, we've done construction.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of worked out that way.
I could literally build my own house from scratch.
Oh, awesome.
I know so much about construction.
That's so impressive. That's impressive.
And then, again, rapping caught our mind. And right now, I mean, we're making money off our music, and I work at Taco Bell, and I'm still bringing good ass money in.
Heck yeah.
I mean, again, how we started: a Mountain Dew bottle, Apple headphones, and a sock.
You know what? The Mountain Dew bottle and the sock were for soundproofing.
So I mean, we basically sounded professional.
BandLab.
I got BandLab and an Apple.
Yeah.
I call it the Apple. What did I call it? The Apple Dew or something? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But then I just dropped $600 on a MacBook and then $1,000 on studio.
Heck yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, that.
I mean,
that's so
and
awesome.
then of course, my clothes, my shoes, my jewelry. I hook my brother up. I do what I gotta do.
Looks pretty awesome, you guys.
As you guys can't, I don't know if you guys can tell, but look, I got the red and the white. And then I got the black. He's got the red shirt and he's got the black on top. And then we got the white.
No, okay, yeah. No, I know. See, a lot of times stuff like that can be like put together and people can't quite put a finger on it.
Right.
But they can tell it just looks good,
Yeah.
But yeah, like once you explain that, it's like, oh yeah, it clicks, So like why it looks good and stuff, So
Right.
I mean, we're even putting on for the little kids. I mean, I got my little sisters in the studio like every other day.
Heck yeah.
I mean,
how old are they?
6 and 7.
Oh, okay. Oh, so little sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're dropping a song with them. I think tomorrow.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I think tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, tomorrow.
They're gonna be on it.
You know, they're on it. Yeah, it's for my mom. We all decided to make a song for my mom.
Yeah.
You know, just to tell us how much we appreciated her.
That's
And
fantastic.
it'll be on my SoundCloud tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can either put a little bit or it'll be on SoundCloud.
It'll be on SoundCloud tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so no, but about my cousin.
Oh,
so,
right, yeah, you're
so
good.
this one day I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna look up and see like, you know, places for rent in, like,
Correct.
in Lehigh. So I looked up, and right there, I didn't even know where he lived in Utah County. I just knew that he lived in Utah County.
Yeah.
There was 6 entries, right?
Oh, wow.
And because on the bus route and stuff, I was looking at like Lehigh would work, right?
Right.
And so I looked at like places in Lehigh, and I didn't even know that that's where he lived, but there was 6 of them, and like one picture caught my attention, and I clicked on it, and then it said his name, Jason.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, wait a second, Jason, I wonder if that's him, right?
Right.
So then I like cross-referenced his number that was listed on the listing
Right.
with the number that I had, and it was him, and it had just been posted the day before.
Oh, wow.
The
So
day-
you just barely caught his eye.
Yes, so it's kind of like when something like that happens, you know, and then it was like as a result of that I got to, like, while I was down there living in Lehigh, I was able, because I called him up, and he's like, whoa, wait a second, like, and I told him the story and stuff. He was like, oh, are you kidding me?
Right.
Yeah, like, so then I had to go down. I lived down there for like 6 months, and it was awesome. Like I said, I moved down there to like I was trying to help my friend or whatever, and
Cool.
that ended up being more complicated. But
I mean, you did what you got to do to help someone out.
yeah, and it
That's what my dad always has telling us and raised us that way.
yeah.
You know, we recently, to be honest, we got kicked out of school last year.
Oh, okay.
I was arrested 3 times.
Yeah.
I was walking and I was in lunch,
Yeah.
and this guy hit my friend,
Yeah.
and I don't fuck with that. You hit a
Yeah.
female in front of me, then you better be running.
Yeah.
You know, and so whatever, I got arrested because I chased after him. Because he said, oh, I didn't do anything, and I had no proof that he did, just a mark. And they're like, they thought the girl did it on herself and all that. You know, they're total racist cops. You know, I'm white and, you know, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I got kicked out. I was going to Granger.
Okay.
Granger High School. Worst
Yeah.
school ever. Never go there, I promise you.
Okay. Not a fan of Granger.
Yeah,
Okay,
so they
okay,
kicked
okay.
me out. I
Yeah.
was arrested 3 times. Two times in one day. And then the last day they said, don't ever come back. I tried going back to school this year to sign up. They basically said, do not come back or we'll arrest you. And I was like, well, all I was trying to do was sign up for some school, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? We on our grind, you know. Everyone
on
said
our
we were
grind
going to
every day.
graduate. We
Yep.
graduate this year.
We graduate this year.
I graduate in June. He graduates
April.
in April.
Oh, hey, that's my birthday. April 17th is my birthday, by the way. So.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a lot of people say you can't do something in your life. And I always said, fuck school, fuck this, I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna get my GED, I'm gonna drop out. But boom, I'm knocking out these packets day by day. And I'm getting that diploma.
Good for you. That's so
I didn't think I was gonna be able to, but I'm making sure I get that diploma. Gotta make my mama proud, gotta make my dad proud.
Good for you, man. That's that.
Gotta be a good example for my little sisters too.
Yes, absolutely. I'll bet they love you. You guys are. I'm sure you guys are just absolutely great older brothers. Like, I say younger brothers because like I almost think of you guys as like younger brothers or something, you know, like
Right.
because you guys are you guys are great. Like
Right.
you guys and I got to tell you like I absolutely love the gap in the teeth because I got that too. It's not every day you meet somebody that's got like a gap in the
I
teeth.
mean, you know, I kind of just got used to it after a while.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something that came
It's
with my
unique.
body. It's not something I can do or change.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, and-
natural.
and why try to conform to like, you know, what everyone else is? Like, why not, you know, just be who you are, right?
Right.
Like, and that's what people like anyway, right? Because like everyone deep down inside, they're just looking for like a reason to be able to be themselves because everyone feels this pressure to like be something else.
Right.
But like when they see someone else just being themselves, then that can like inspire them, you know what I mean?
Correct.
And they can be like, yeah, dang, I can be myself too.
Right.
Right?
100%.
Like, yeah, the people don't have to be fake. That's why, like, a lot of haters and stuff too. Like,
Yeah.
I swear, they're that way because that's not how they really deep down are. But it's just that they are trying to. Hey, look what we got over there. Hey, second cameo, second time around here, right? Hey, Junior, in your interview, we talked about that stuff too, huh? Or it was with ASIC, with Tony. We were talking about how, because you pronounced Bangs root beer, right? Like it was Barks root beer, but you were saying that it was Bangs, right? And we talked about how that's what people like, though, right? Like you were like they don't want perfection.
Shit,
they want they want someone that's just being themselves.
I pronounced it bad.
Yes.
It's not good.
No, that is
Get a
good.
sponsorship no more.
That is that you can't get their sponsorship.
You did good.
I like my root beer, dog.
No,
For
but
real.
that was perfect though, because people know they don't have to be perfect, because if freaking Junior Cruz isn't perfect, then they don't have to be perfect either, right? So when it comes down to it. And Drezzy, dude, I'm gonna freaking interview him next. That guy right there. Young Drezzy, you killed it on stage tonight.
Thanks.
Absolutely, yeah.
They killed it as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
You guys.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
You guys, yeah, it was so awesome.
Appreciate
See,
it.
you got everyone that missed them tonight. You need to come out and see Lil-b and Youngtrippy next time. So, yeah, and we got to do
November 19th.
November 19th.
Mark your calendar for real.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you guys, like sometime in the future, let's do a part 2
Bet.
of this interview. Sound good?
Sounds good.
You guys?
Appreciate you so much, Ryan.
Absolutely. You guys killed it on stage. It was great seeing you guys and getting this interview.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great night, you guys.
You too.
All right.